Yo, what's going on? It's your boy, Mr. Smooth. Welcome back to another news segment, Daily Real News, presented to you by Real Conversations Podcast Network. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Get your notification bells to get this content every time we go live with another news segment of Daily Real News, presented to you by Real Conversations Podcast Network. Let's get to it, man. Daily Real News, a lot going on. Appreciate all the support, all the viewers. We're gonna speak on latest news going on with Corey Holcomb, alleged assault allegations dealing with the female comedian Christina Payne. We also gonna talk about new Black Panther Party. Say they are protecting people from ICE. And we also speaking on the movie Sinners. Shout out everybody in the chat. The movie Sinners making history with 16 Oscar nominations. Let's give it up. Let's give it up. Let's give it up for the movie Sinners. 16 Oscar nominations. That's a big deal. So let's get into it, man. We're going to get right into it. Daily Real News. Another news segment. Daily Real News. We live. We live. Tap in, y'all. We're talking about Corey Holcomb right now. Corey Holcomb. He under fire once again. At first, he had his beef with Anton Daniels. Now he's being accused of alleged assault involving a female comedian. We're going to play y'all the news clip. The actual clip of the footage. And we're going to play Corey Holcomb speaking on what happened that night. And we also going to break it down right after that. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Daily Real News presented to you by Real Conversation Podcast Network. It's your boy, Mr. Smooth. Let's get right into it. We got the Corey Holcomb. News. Alleged assault with a female comedian. This is footage from 2024. Let's get right into it. Daily Real News.
Be in his face, just be in his face talking crazy. I'm just not that kind of guy. I did everything I could to de-escalate it because this is the second time it happened. But the bitch is acting like, oh, a nigga just did something to her. No, your man was out there. So let me ask you this. Do you remember after everything happened, didn't that bitch say, this what I wanted to happen? Am I lying?
That's the first thing she screamed out, man. It was, everybody looked at her like, what? Like, I was waiting for this to happen. I was like, what?
That man, you don't even know. See, it's like most people don't have witnesses. Unfortunately, when you get into it with somebody, Like a female, it'd be people at home. Like if you get into it with your lady and it's a domestic situation, it's your word against hers. This bitch cuckoo. I am about to destroy this bitch today, not because I got time to do it, because I have to do it. This a lying-ass bitch.
The thing that was the most weirdest thing, man, is the disrespect she was just speaking on your mom, dog. Like,
man, that bitch online talking about my mama ain't shit, my dick ain't shit. Bitch, I don't know you like that. I believe the bitch was dope sick, like she is in a lot of situations, which I'm approve. But anyway, this bitch online acting like, hashtag TMZ, hashtag everybody in the world. Bitch, get your thirsty ass out of here. Dirty ass bitch. This the bitch who used to be out there selling drugs. This the bitch who used to be in front of the improv selling drugs.
The thing is this, we all got in the middle of everything before anything could happen. Like, she's a light-skinned woman. Like, if you would have hit her, bro, the drama that she's trying to already create, she would have had eyes, hands, her face being shown. And that's what she wanted. She really wanted to be punched by you, fall, hurt, injured.
So look, fast forward to the girl in my face, fuck you, your mom ain't shit, you should have died when you fell off the scooter, your dick ain't shit, all this shit. I ain't never fucked the bitch, because all the bitches I know be like, did you fuck that bitch? I was like, I ain't fuck that funky bitch. Yeah. The bitch yelling in my face, right. All this shit in front of the clubs. When I show up, this is what she do, witnesses gonna prove it. That's why I let the bitch talk, because she piled up a lot of evidence against herself. But this is important, because y'all don't know what happened to me today. So, of course, we was down there. She was with her little boyfriend, nigga. We was like, man, get your bitch, homie. Please get your bitch. We got the video of him trying to grab the bitch and her jerking away, because this nigga ain't had no power around the bitch. So the bitch steady yelling, fuck you, die nigga. You should have died on that scooter, all that shit like this. So I muffed the bitch. I walked up to the bitch, shut the fuck up. If I go to jail for assault, I ain't scared to go to jail for assault. I don't have a criminal history of walking around fighting all the time and shit like that. Hey, the bitch stalked me and kept talking crazy to me, and I can prove it. I got witnesses. So after I muffed the bitch lied and said I punched her. And she said, when he punched me, I was falling back. And no, bitch, you wasn't falling back. I saw the video. You didn't fall back. When I muffed you, you did like this. And it's going to show on the video, dumbass bitch, that you been like, I ain't got nothing to hide.
Like, how you hit her and she still got all her teeth? You ain't even bust a blood vessel? we
that
can't.
wasn't funny. But look, I'm saying, no, go ahead. We ain't even talk about the physical altercation where her husband was motherfucking, y'all saved his life. Y'all saved that motherfucking life. Because I had on them thick-ass Prada boots that night. And before I could get to him, Joe Torre's son, Lil Torre, what's his name?
That's Cam.
I forgot.
He tried to.
They
got put in
too much.
place.
All right, and comedian Corey Holcomb is filing for a restraining order against another comedian, a woman named Christina Payne. He claims that she put her hands on him as his back was turned to her. And in the documents that were filed yesterday, he also says that she insulted him, yelled obscenities at him that were worthy of a celebrity roast. She said, your mother is a B and your D ain't ish, and that's why your wrist got broke.
That sounds like some little history they got going on.
He said that wrist injury was from skateboarding and not from masturbating. To clear that up.
I don't believe it.
All right.
Wait, time is approximately.
Hey, y'all have it. That was the raw footage of the incident in 2004 between Corey Holcomb and a female comedian. And then we got the review about what Corey Holcomb had to say about what happened that night, how things escalated. Viewer discretion advised. Sorry for the language. You know, Corey Holcomb speak that old school language, you know, calling women all out their name and all that, you know. Excuse me. But, you know, that's how he talks. So he just broke it down, saying it was a situation. He didn't have sexual intercourse with the woman. She stalked him. It all sounds like it's just some whole, you know what I mean? We may never know type situation. You got the lady going on TMZ and getting out a story, doing interviews and all this and that. But honestly, Corey Holcomb, he being too much drama for me, man. I thought he was a comedian. He out here like he a rapper or something. I mean, to each his own, but he doing the most. He in beef. He all he need to do is drop a single. I swear he got the whole report like a, he moves just like a YN rapper, drill rapper. He with all the drama. That's crazy. Shout out to him in the 150 show, 5150 show. A lot of people say this and that about his show, but he been doing it for a long time, so I gotta respect him about that. And shout out to the co-host Craig, Fax, Darlene, and things like that. They whole platform. And we appreciate all this support. Make sure like, share, and subscribe. Corey Holcomb got a lot of things going on, like I was saying. But it's entertainment. It keeps the content rolling. I feel like he didn't have to do that to the woman, the female comedian, Christina Payne. I got her name wrong. Sorry about that, but it's all nonsense for real. It's all to keep the ball rolling, keep us talking about stuff, and have some content to talk about. Corey Holcomb, he full of drama and everything that come with it. But once again, it's old footage. I mean, what they want to do? Get locked up for it? If he ain't get locked up, then it's like it's no use of putting it out now. They trying to damage his character. See, that's why I feel like everything is industry. Why is this footage, if it's from 2004, why are we just hearing about it in 2026? Like, what they do? Just wait to drop it? Like, timing be everything. What's going on? She got a documentary coming out against Corey Holcomb? Like, it's just a whole lot of madness, man. It's the topics, daily real news, but sometimes I just get fed up with the drama. It's like this could have been left way behind doors. They could have settled this in court, whatever they had to do. But now it's content. So whatever, man. Like, share, and subscribe, comment down below. Hit the notification bell to be informed we dropping new content just like this. So next topic, we talking about Black Panther Party. New Black Panther Party say they standing with ICE. Got everybody upset. Got the niece of Huey P. Newton suing this guy who says he's the new leader of the Black Panther Party. Everybody saying he FBI, CIA informant. His name is Paul Birdsong, I believe. And we're gonna play this clip. They say they standing with people against ICE. They saying the Black Panther Party is a party, an organization that helps all oppressed people. And some people are saying, like, how are people that's getting taken away for not being here legally, how are they oppressed? They're just breaking the law. That's a lot of debates going up against this situation, but we're going to play the clip, let y'all know what's going on, come right back to it, break it all down. Daily Real News, Daily Real News, Daily Real News. Like, share, subscribe, comment down below. Hit the notification bell. We appreciate all the support. Let's get right to the clip.
The name of Mr. Paul Birdsong from Philadelphia, and he is the chairman of the Black Panther Party for Self-Defense there in North Philly. And he has been causing quite the conversation as he has been seen on video saying some pretty questionable things about what he wants to do to ICE, because he and his organization there have been at anti-ICE rallies in Philadelphia. And this is what he was recorded saying.
Won't no ICE agent ever run up on me. I guarantee you they won't. I'll put their chest the size of a window. Safe line repair, safe line replace. That's what's gonna happen. They touch me. Unarmed women was by ICE. If you think you're about to come and brutalize the people while we're standing here, we're trying to find out. Our interactions with the police and ICE, and we hold them accountable. We hold them accountable. We patrol the community and we hold them accountable. The Black Panther Party for Self-Defense, we're the same Panther Party from back in the day, but we're a little more aggressive now, you dig? Carry big guns and we don't take no places where there are a lot of immigrants at. I think that the community around them needs to take special care to them and needs to start escorting them to and from everywhere to make sure that they're safe. Because them ICE agents ain't gonna act like that if it's a bunch of people standing outside with a shot. It's a semi-automatic. That means them shot shells and shoot up a pump, they do them rapidly. If you are gonna legally arm yourself with something bigger than what they got. Those who serve in the public, they should be fearful of the public. They should be fearful that the public is going to be dissatisfied with their job that they're doing, not feeling like they're tyrants, not feeling like they're bullies because they got body armor and walkie-talkies that makes them immune to whatever the people would do. I think you want to correct the ideology of the pig and the mentality of the slave catcher. You meet them with equal force. All power to the people. No power to the pig.
So as you saw there, he was talking about what he would do and what ICE ain't gonna do, and his weapons and this, that, and the other, and they gonna pretty much find out and all this other stuff. Now, listen, I, like a lot of other people, have a lot of questions like, sir, who sent you, right? And I've seen some people ask, well, where his people from? I don't know, right? But I saw in another video how he was talking about that the Black Panther Party is not a national, but it's an international. So it's their duty to show up at ICE protests and try to protect immigrants and things like that. Now, it should be said that he and his group in North Philly, they do, give away free food and things like that, like the Black Panther Party did back in the day. But see, it would behoove everybody to study history. What happened to the Black Panther Party in the 1960s and 70s? We know what happened with them, especially in California, right? When they went to the Capitol and they were, armed to the teeth. Well, the governor at the time, Ronald Reagan, was like, oh, no. Nah, we all right with two-way rights, but not for them. So they changed the gun laws. And then, of course, we know what happened with the Black Panther Party. It was dilapidated under COINTELPRO. And to his point, yes, the Black Panther Party back in the day, they were kind of a rainbow coalition type thing. And in fact, that's what they called themselves in part. But again, study history. And recently with the NFAC, we know what happened with them, right? Grandmaster Jay right now is serving a bid. And I believe he was falsely accused of, aiming his weapon at a federal agent there in Kentucky. Now, I don't know where they have gone. Maybe they are silent or whatever it is. I don't know, right? But of course, again, study history. And there's a lot of organizations that do not carry weapons because they know the minute they pick up weapons, then the United States government is going to say, oh, word. So Mr. Birdsong is out there talking about what he going to do, walking tall and talking tough. And many people are like, well, whoa, like what's really going on here? Because you out there, and I'm not saying he should be afraid, but your mouth is real big out there in them streets. And we know that. And let's say he is Black American. I don't know, but let's just say that he is. There's not enough Black Americans here in the United States, even with weapons to even challenge the government. And we know that when the government put their radar on you, yeah, they coming and they going to win. It's just the way it is. It's not to say that we're weak, but we got to use wisdom. Now, I want to talk to some of y'all out there that's saying about time. Oh, yes, and y'all rooting them on. You're rooting them on from the comment section. You ain't rooting them on and joining the party or nothing like that. And the sad thing about Mr. Paul Birdsong, when it goes down, because not if, you don't think the government has seen these videos going around. Hell, we've all seen them, right? But when it goes down, those people in the comment section, they're not going to be there at your hearings and putting money on your books. You better study history, homie. That, and then there are people that he out there protecting right here at these anti-ICE protests. I see a lot of them, Latinos and stuff in the comment section talking about, oh, we, protect him at all costs. Y'all can't protect yourself, let alone him. But see, he want to put on a cape. And I don't know why he's doing that again. There's some questions, who sent him type thing, right? And I want to know too, who sent you? Because it just seems like it came out of nowhere, especially now that Black Americans are like, get somebody else to do it. And here you come. Here you come. So is it a ploy to get Black Americans out there? And I do see a lot of Black Americans say, nah, sir, you on your own with that one because we used to have studied history and we know what happens to people like yourself. You get out there walking tall and talking tough if you want to, but guess what? You're going to be doing it by yourself. So anyway, y'all let me know what you think of that. And for more insightful commentary, please subscribe to this channel and like the video. Peace.
Turns out you should never sue the driver who
So let's get right back to it. Like she was saying, shout out to that content creator for dropping that video, Demetria K. Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe her channel as well as far as that video go. And what she was saying, she had a lot of truth to it because a lot of people feel like, especially a lot of black people feel like that's not our fight. That's not black folks' fight. We have no business being involved with ICE and what they got going on. And the Paul Bird song got a leader of the new Black Panther Party. He's out there protesting with him. He's out there telling the people what he would do to an ICE agent and all that. Once again, the former Black Party seems like they having a problem with it. You know, he got Huey P. Newton family members coming after him legally for doing things under the Black Panther Party name, saying that they don't approve it, but it's just a back and forth. A lot of people confused, and they're saying if the original Black Party was here today, they would not be fighting for ICE, and others beg to differ. It's just a lot going on, and dealing with the ICE, immigration in general, it's a lot going on. I know y'all seen that 5-year-old child being detained by the ICE agents to get his father to be, to basically baiting him to deport his father. They using the son. So it's a lot of things going on in America, man. We got to wake up. We got to stay tuned in to what's going on. Fight for your rights. Do what you do. Stand with what you believe in. That's all I can say. Not really gonna go too deep on that topic because it's just so touchy. I just wanted to speak on that because he is in a lot of he's in the magnifying glass of the people right now. The leader of the new Black Panther Party, they're saying he's an agent. He's sent to, he's like the new former COINTELPRO. He's in disguise, and a lot of people not buying what he's selling. But to each his own. I see him doing good work. I see him. I don't know the man. He did just pop up in the algorithm not too long ago. I don't know him. I never heard of him till recently. Honestly, within the last few months, like the end of last year. So I don't really got a dog in that fight. I just feel like if he not truthful, it'll all come out to the light. We'll be reporting on it again. Shout out to everybody putting in work. That's all I can say on that. And it's sad that children got to go through situations with the ICE officers and being targeted. It's a lot going on with that. I'm not gonna speak on that all the way because it's a little too touchy right now. But just fight for what you believe in. That's all I'm gonna say. On the last topic, we got the movie Sinners. You seen it, heard about it. The movie Sinners is being nominated for 16 Oscar nominations. This is history. No other film been nominated for 16 Oscars. And it's a lot of mixed reactions. Some people saying the movie wasn't that good. Some people saying it was. And we just gonna check it out. We're gonna shout out the site. Shout out the source, CBS News, breaking down the historic 16 nominations for the movie Sinners. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Comment down below. We appreciate all the support. Last topic. Movie Sinners. Historical 16 nominations. Let's break it on down. Shout out CBS News.
nomination day. Now, while there are some big snubs to talk about, let's talk about Ryan Coogler's Sinners. Think about this. His film made history, earning the most nominations for a single film in the history of the Academy Awards. So let's go live to the Hollywood Reporter, Scott Feinberg. Scott, good to see you today. So, is that a real? That's not a real Oscar there behind you. It's a pretty cool one, though.
It's a Lego Oscar, you know.
A
not
Lego.
Yes.
Yeah, a little easier to get that one. So, Sinners really making the news in the headlines today. Broke the 14 nomination mark set by films like Titanic and, of course, All About Eve's. Buckle up, it's going to be a bumpy ride. I know that one. So what can you tell us about original blockbusters and its impact with audience and critics where Sinners is concerned?
It's a big thing for movies that are certainly original at a time when it's an uphill climb to get them made. It's a big thing for Warner Brothers, which has not just Sinners but also the next highest nominated film, One Battle After Another, with 13 nominations, which in any other year would have been something really that we'd be talking about first and foremost. Just those two movies, both from a studio that's being sold at the moment, are the kind of the biggest standouts of the year, and will be up against each other not only for Best Picture but in 10 other categories as well.
So something else that gets a lot of talk this time of year, the snubs. And a lot of people are wicked peeved, and I'm substituting the second word there,
Yes.
over wicked. What are you hearing there in Hollywood?
Well, first we should say you're correct. Wicked, after the first one, I believe received 10 nominations just a year ago. This one, Wicked for Good, received none, not even for Ariana Grande, who'd been nominated by every of the other major precursor groups that kind of come before the Oscars. And then Avatar, Fire and Ash, another big sequel that was a hit at the box office. Very little to show for today, just 2 minor nominations. I think what I'm hearing this morning from a number of people is that they're sort of seen as a bit of a cash grab. These are movies. Wicked 2 was shot at the same time as Wicked 1 and then released separately to try to, as very effectively they did, raise, make a lot of money at the box office. And same with Avatar 3, partially shot with Avatar 2, very successful at the box office, but not something that all voters were interested in rewarding. And it's not a matter of punishing a movie for financial success, because Sinners was a huge hit and is nominated for Best Picture. Same with F1. But I think it is this sense of going back to the well one too many times for some voters.
Scott Feinberg, because I knew you, I've been changed for good. Good to talk to you. Thank you so much. Good. And maybe a Lego Oscar will be what Cynthia Erivo can have this year.
There you have it. Shout out CBS News breaking it down. Historical moment in time. Sinners. 16 nominations. I appreciate it. I appreciate this moment in time. I appreciate everything that's going on right now, because with all the bad, look at the good. No matter what you think about the Oscars, whatever, this is historical times. 16 nominations of black film. Only film. No matter what film. White, black. It's the most nominations ever. Quote me if I'm wrong. This is the most nominations a movie got, right? If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but this is historic. I haven't even seen Sinners. I'm gonna be honest with you. I've seen clips and bits and pieces, reactions. I've never seen the full film. I heard it's about vampires, something like that, but I'm just giving praise when it's due. I'm always gonna give praise when it's due. This platform always gonna give praise when it's due. So shout out to Michael B. Jordan. Shout out to the director. Everybody who has something to do with that film, in the making of that film, the writer, all the locations, the people with the wardrobe, the makeup, everybody dealing with that movie. Hey, We're gonna tip our hats to y'all. We're gonna tip our hats to y'all, man. Y'all get nothing but love and respect over here. So I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Another news segment, Daily Real News, presented to you by Real Conversations Podcast Network. Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe. It's your boy, Mr. Smooth. I appreciate y'all. We out till next time. Much love.